Greetings from Huntsville, Tennessee. Uh, I've been here about now. We got snow predicted for tomorrow. We put that, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a blue tarp down there. Put that up over the ducks. There's a bunch of goats down there. There's two of them American guinea hogs in here, male and female, in this garage. And more goats. I think there's 7 little ones and 2 mothers. Husband just left, and he told me that priority 1 is to find a place for the pigs. One good thing he told me was that burning's okay here. You can burn. Well, it looks like we can use pigs to open up a lot of land here. Pigs and goats. Electric fence. I wish I'd brought down my charger, but I couldn't get together with Rocky to get that done. But I've got a big charger that would do this whole place. What they're doing for electric fence right now is carrying batteries down to the bottom down there, car batteries, and switching them out, charging them up here at the house. There's not even a solar dead battery charger, just dead batteries, that's all. Yeah, that's just the way it is. Got a lot of gravity here. We got water flowing, but this one looks like it won't flow all the time. The idea is to span this creek somehow. Either put a culvert or a bridge, something. And it's basically like, as close as I can figure it, 5 acres on the other side of this creek. It's all grown up to this pucker brush. And fire, pigs, and goats, and grass seed. The part they opened up down the bottom there is in desperate need of grass seed. But, you do have this lane that comes down here, an old logging access, and that looks like that might be quite usable. Yeah. There's really not a lot to start with here. Trying to see potential where I can. Cows are out of the picture for several years here until you can get some pasture. I'd like to see this water plumbed down. Everything's below this road on the property, at this point anyway, and start from right up here by the culvert with a hose, dig a reservoir up here somewhere, and run water lines constantly flowing so the pigs always have water. They got water meter. They got town, county, municipal water system here. Cemetery right across the street here. Green Family Cemetery. Somebody's put some work into that. Yeah, their land goes all the way up the top of the hill there. And if we were to systematically cut and burn a lot of it's dead wood. I didn't bring my saw. Like I said, I didn't get over there to Rockies. But, I think yeah, they were talking culvert or bridge here, some kind of crossing. I say go up and come down the way I came in, come on off the road. But you got to come over here with a wagon or something to do chores. This brings to mind Holler Homestead with all of their little saplings growing up. There's a lot of saplings here. Be just right for training a ox on, but there's absolutely no pasture here. Huh. Boy, you could almost make it so you could, well, you could make it so if you had any kind of four-wheel drive tractor vehicle, sort of chore vehicle, you could come right down in here, no problem. And looks like this might be a way to cross the creek right down here. See, the pigs have been right over there where that electric fence is, right over in there. So they would go walk down there, no problem. And we could run a pipe down to here and we'd always have water. I think I'd use small diameter, like sap tubing. So I didn't get too much water, but they got plenty of water. These rhododendrons really cover things up. Yeah, he's got a sawmill, but no way to work the logs, and his only thought on it was to truck wood in. And okay, now you've trucked wood in and you saw it up, what do you do now? You've got wood you got to hand slap. Oh, you see there's a rock mine here. That's the place where they used to slice off stone. I was actually talking before my time, but that's a rock cut there. And you see some of the flat stones here. It says there's caves. I don't know where they are. They got two sort of livestock guardian dogs that have killed a turkey and would kill all their poultry if they let it out. There's a nice seat right here. But Big Creek, that's the boundary of that Big Creek. But yeah, them livestock guardian dogs seem actually pretty good at what they do. So this area in here, can you see pasture? Well, a lot of work. A lot of work. Work that unfortunately I'm no longer capable of. I can do some, but I can't do this much. I've done this much several times in my lifetime, but that was years back, and I was in better shape than I am now. I think I might see the inkling of a cave up there. I don't know, I'll go up that way when I go. You got some nice hemlock here that could be sawed up. And then hardwood that probably not sawed up. None of the hardwood's really that worthy. There's a white pine over there, sawable. But how do you get it from here up to the mill? He wants to put the mill way up by the road, top of the hill, so everything's uphill. How do you get stuff there? Ugh. See if I can get over there to that cave. I can see pasture here. Clean up so that both of those rock outcroppings are exposed and use them as shelter. Unfortunately, there's 6-8 inches of snow coming tonight. I'm walking around in a t-shirt right now. But that doesn't leave any time to do anything right off before all this is covered with snow. I'm standing right under here. There's another outcropping over there. So if this is cleared down to the creek, another place where critters can get under cover. I assume I'm still on the property. Looks like it from the way things look. So first sight, I see a fence going across the top of that rock and over across that one. Electric plug into the house. I don't know where the property line runs here, but you might be able to incorporate that next ledge as well. These hemlocks, I don't know. They're of a size that you can't get much out of them. There's one pine there, but it's wobbly as can be. We're back down on the road, the woods access. Boy, wouldn't this look a lot better if this was all cleaned right up to the ledge. And this was all scenic pasture here. We got another big ledge there with looks like an overhang. Boy. Fire. Look at all that driftwood to burn. Yeah. We got a burl here. Cherry burl. Well, what are your thoughts? My thought is, this is all pasture down here. It takes some work. Leave those two ash there. Leave the bigger trees. Leave some of the hemlocks that are still live. This one here is dead. But yeah, takes a younger man than me. This is the Huntsville project. I'm thinking kind of the way to do this is I'm not the only one living here. The two ladies do the OTR and local trucking, but we had somebody else here, a family or something. I don't know. Doesn't take more than just me. I can't do it. I mean, I could whittle away at it, but it wouldn't be done very quickly. The guy I talked to, the one labeled the husband, he said you can burn anytime you want. I think I'd be burning most every day. But putting all the slash on the fire and that's work. Not sure I'm up to it anymore. Boy, if this was pasture up to those rocks, use the rocks as your shelter. Have water coming down to this point here where I'm standing with a sap tubing from that creek, all downhill. I don't know if that water flows continuous, but probably not. All right, I'm going to sign off on this one because I'm over 20 minutes. Tell me what you think. Pretty land. God bless.